It's 1.
Hello.
Farron's playing peekaboo. It's fine.
No, if you see our faces frozen and they're like, so I was like, just, you can't see me.
Well, and we tried the whole smile before last time. And
we tried a lot of
but
things
it really
last
wasn't, because I got the video back and we're both like, anyway.
It's not
It's
attractive.
a good time. So hopefully you're not too busy Friday night at 11:30 p.m. because we're not either.
We've been really productive tonight. We've been planning some stuff coming your way. Looking forward to releasing some more content for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think our video is horizontal.
Yes.
On our screen. It looks like it is. But if it isn't, just let us know. And we can't fix it. But at least we'll know.
Remember, we did that on purpose because we're so creative and innovative.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of unique. So, again, if you're out there, let us know and start chatting with us. Maybe we can see from here. It's kind of far away.
Yep. And if you missed that video, you can go check it out. In our last video, we talked about crazy hair stories. And I was so distracted by all of your great ones. If you missed it, you need to go. It can't be real.
It was, Leah. It was real. And apparently I am emotionally scarred from that.
Yes, well, I had an almost scarring moment as well. I didn't think of this story last time, but I was sitting on my great-grandfather's lap to help him blow out candles. And my mom was a hairdresser forever, and she permed my hair for as long as I can remember. So I had this big, late 80s, early 90s permed hair, and everyone's at the table singing happy birthday. They all got their drinks, and, some people are starting to do dishes. And I guess when I leaned over to help him blow his candles out, my hair had caught on fire, but it was like clear out here. So I didn't know it, but everyone at the table just started throwing their drinks at me.
Now
and even the person with the dishwater. So I blew out candles, went like this, and just got doused in beer, dishwater. I don't think anyone drank water that day. Everything but water. Clean water, dirty dishwater. So that is my hair story. And so now when my kids blow out candles,
you throw water in their face?
I get ready and then I'm like, I'll pull the hair back. Because I remember it stunk so bad.
Oh.
And then my mom was like, we'll have to cut this part out later. You'll be fine.
Shave your head, Britney Spears.
Luckily I had a lot of hair to give. But yeah, I feel like it burned extra with all those perm fumes in it.
Yes, it just makes me think of Legally Blonde with the something like alcohol, and then it's an official term.
It is. Look it up.
Elle Woods won the case.
Yes.
The end.
We'll give you free swag if you can figure out what she's talking about.
We better order the free swag.
Yes, that's
coming soon.
Yeah, tease. You like how I
just knock them down. I think you knocked it down. I don't think I knocked it down. You
set
it up and
set it
down.
up. Well, some people do it all. Some people just.
Yep, I'm not that person. Paul Burns. There's a lovely Instagram picture I put of your face on our post.
Yeah. So any AC people, AC soccer alums, or anybody should go check that out because that's a winner.
Yes. Speaking of, the picture looks a lot like Paul McCartney, and that's because they're related. So there's that
Paul
information.
McCartney, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So thanks for people writing about their stories last time. B, your hair got stuck in a taxi cab. That's terrifying. Sorry that happened to you. Hopefully it hasn't happened since, but you have relocated to Texas, or you were in New York. Now you're in Texas. Not a lot of cabs.
Yeah.
So
Kathy Frentress says hi. Hi, Kathy. I don't know if you're still watching.
Hey,
thanks
look at
for tuning in.
Well, you get a hi. Hey, Kathy. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't get a hi, but that's okay.
That's okay.
It'll be all right.
She's my friend. You can love
her. That's fine. We cannot share. Sharing is not caring.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, so support. What were you going to say about that?
Yeah, so guys, there are lots of ways that you can support all small businesses for free without actually purchasing anything. And that's just by liking a post, following a page, subscribing to podcasts, following on Pinterest. So we would really appreciate if you like what we're doing or you find it worthwhile, give it a like, give it a share, like our page, subscribe to the newsletter. Those are all free ways that you can support us in our mission and our cause.
And the stuff we give you is our free gift to you. So remember, our subscribers, you get free stuff. So make sure you're on that. Okay. Otherwise, you get to pay the doll hairs, but we'll take that too.
Yes.
Anyway.
Kathy thinks we're funny. Thank you, Kathy.
Right. That makes two of y'all. I think we said that same thing last time.
But we've gotten a lot of support, people walking up to us and saying great things, sending us text messages or messages and sliding into the DMs. But if you loyal fans would like to leave comments on our social media platforms, that would be great as well.
Yeah, we want to start reading those on our upcoming recording sessions. I think next Friday we're going to sit down and record a few episodes. Yep. So we want to be able to give you guys that shout out for helping us out. So there's that. I did want to close with a story.
I'm ready.
So so I had a presentation the other day. I was a little nervous, so I couldn't go to sleep, but then I was like, I better go to sleep. So I have to throw something away. I'm going to go throw it away in the kitchen. And I walk by and I'm like, what's on the ground?
No.
So you kind of do like a glance and then keep walking. So then I made a lap and I was like, okay, we had spaghetti for dinner. So maybe a noodle was on the ground. But we didn't eat greenish brown spaghetti.
Oh, no.
So then I walked back by it again. And I was like, because it was coiled and then not coiled, but like zigzag and then kind of propped up. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a string.
You're
I'm
like
going
poking.
through the stages, denial, bargaining. What can I do to make that go? Anyway, so then I'm like, okay, if that's a snake. So this is what was happening in the meantime. My kids, we had a movie night, and so we had a pallet on the floor in the living room. So like 20 feet away was this thing that I was not ready to confirm that it was indeed a snake. Yes. So then I take a little baby step closer, and it starts slithering.
No.
But quick, that thing was quick, and it was gonna jump out and end my life. It was like this big.
Was it a worm?
Okay, so I was hoping, but no, it was doing the. It even said, bruh. Anyway, so then I had nothing to get right. Shout out, Brittany. But then there was nothing to grab, and I was barefoot, but the thing was going toward my children. So I was like, do or die. Hopefully not die. But the closest thing was.
You're still here.
Yes, I've survived 100% of snake encounters so far. Whew. So the closest thing was Southern Living Cooking Christmas Edition. So this is the most use I've gotten out of the book. Shows you it's a great gift. I'm not cooking gifted. Thank you for the gift, person. You know who you are. So I grab it and I'm just like, and I land. It falls splat. Seal the deal. So that part isn't what woke up Morgan, also asleep. It was the take that spawn of Satan and all the things I said other because I had to hype myself up, a little nervous because I don't like snakes. So then I, of course, hid in the pantry for a few minutes to kind of regain some dignity and other things because it was going to attack something. So just support me through this.
Yeah.
And so I'm in the pantry. I'm like, okay, I can't leave it there. Southern home cooking.
And then be like, Morgan.
I don't know. Well, but then the spawn of Satan stuff woke him up. So he's like, what's going on? I'm like, there's a snake. And anyway, so I was like, okay, now's the moment. So I have to walk back over there and I have to lift the book up. And then in my head, like any normal person who's seen Anaconda 1, 2, and 3 hunt for the blood orchid, if I lift it up, it's going to come at my face. So I was just like, no, but I did. Like a Band-Aid. I think I even said that to myself, like a Band-Aid. And so I look at it, and it's still like this long. And so it's still slithering So then I pat that book back on a little bit. And then by that time, Morgan's trying to get me out of the way and sweep it up. And then I couldn't go to bed until a little bit later. And then I was tired from my presentation. But that's okay because, you know, a little bit of DMX in the presentation just kind of spiced it up. So if you were there for that, you're welcome.
I think everyone was a winner then. Well, Jacob, I see, join the group, and I will be home after this.
Yeah.
But shout out, thanks for killing snakes for me, because at our house they're like this.
Okay.
I'm trying to get
so we've had that big of snakes too,
but I haven't had to kill them.
Have they infiltrated your house?
Let's not put that out into the universe. But when I see Jacob running, it's always been to get a shovel and kill a snake.
Right.
And so recently he hit one with a mower, but when he came back, it wasn't there.
No.
And so then he like sent the dog to go find it. But then it was like, once the dog found it, we had to get her back. And I say I watched.
By we, I mean him.
I saved the children.
That's
I
right.
kept them inside and saved them.
You did your part.
But yeah, it's always, he'll hold it up and it's like as tall as he is.
That's how that snake was Friday or the other day.
You could do it like when people go fishing and they hold the fish really close to the camera.
Yeah.
And then it's about the same.
Well, I've gotten rid of the evidence, so you'll just have to trust me.
Did you keep the cookbook?
Yes. I actually left it there for the remainder of the night, so all of the other snakes who tried to come in would know death has been here for all snakes.
Smell the scent and then they go away.
I intentionally left it there, and then in the morning, Mark's like, "What's this book doing here?" I'm like, "It's protecting our house," and it's the Christmas edition. Like, so it's the Lord, really. Anyway, what will happen next?
Never a dull moment around here. Yep.
That's really all we have to say about that.
Well, thanks for those of you that tuned in. I don't know why you're still up. I'm ready for bed. And if you are a teacher that maybe it was your first week, maybe your first day is next week, good luck. We'll be praying for all the teachers out there. And if you haven't seen our Surviving the First Day of School stuff, our content, definitely go check that out on Facebook.
There's a podcast too.
There's a whole podcast episode.
Ebook.
Yeah. So we'll start sharing that more as well. But if you are bored at this moment, you should go check that out and find out what other great stories.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna smile to end it. Bye. Let's do it in the live video.